Let us go ahead and create multiple workspaces and associate different licenses with those different workspaces. For that, we'll have to log in using the domain user that we have created. And if you remember, I had created this 3am Fabric admin, which is a Fabric admin. And also at the same time, in Azure, this user has the owner access to the subscription. And I had created these resources, 3am Fabric capacity, 3am Fabric F capacity, and a resource group. And this capacity was stopped. So let me go ahead and resume this capacity so that I can create a workspace using this F capacity. And you see the SKU is F2, which means that we have two capacity units in this Fabric capacity. So the capacity is in active mode now. And now I'll be creating a new workspace. I'll name it as 3IAM Finance Workspace. And in the advanced, I can use various different licenses. So you see, you have this Pro license, and it tells you that you can use the Pro license to use basic Power BI features and collaborate on reports. Then we have Premium per user. This is also used for Power BI. Same is the case with Premium capacity and embedded, but I can use either Fabric capacity or trial. The reason Fabric capacity is enabled because I have created a Fabric capacity in the Azure portal. Now this is the capacity that I'm using, 3IAM Fabric capacity Central India, which has two capacity units because I'm using F2 SKU. Now I can apply this, and this workspace has been created using F2 SKU. Now, if I click on workspace settings and go to the license info, I'll be able to see that this particular workspace has been created with F2 SKU, whereas the other workspace that I had created earlier has a trial license associated with it. We can see that the license configuration that we have, this is the license capacity, and the current license is Fabric capacity, and the capacity that we are using is 3IAM Fabric F capacity that I had created in the Azure portal. Now, if I go to the other workspace, because we have multiple workspaces, this is the finance workspace, and then we have 3IAM POC workspace. And this workspace was created using the trial license. And if I click on the workspace settings and go to the license info, you see that the current license is trial, and the capacity is whatever was provided for the trial license. Now, this is how licensing works in Fabric. Essentially, we create Fabric capacity in Azure portal. So this is the Fabric capacity that we had created, and we assigned Fabric capacity or Fabric SKU to it, and then use this Fabric capacity to create a workspace and associate the license with. But make sure if you create similar capacity, once you are done, please pause the capacity, otherwise you'll be charged unnecessarily. But once you pause it, you'll not be charged for this capacity anymore. So let's summarize what we have discussed in this section. First, I started with Fabric. What is Fabric? It is nothing but a software as a service data platform. Data platform is something which caters to the entire data lifecycle or data engineering lifecycle that starts from the data ingestion, then storage, then data processing or transformation, then the final storage, and eventually the consumption. So Fabric gives all these components in a single service or in a single software as a service or SaaS offering, which is Microsoft Fabric. There are various different types of Fabric workloads like Fabric Data Factory, Fabric Lakehouse, Fabric Data Engineering, etc. Now, each of these workloads cater to individual different use cases. Fabric Data Factory is mostly used for batch ingestion. Fabric Real-Time Intelligence is used for streaming ingestion. Fabric Engineering is used for data processing using Spark, and so on. And these are the various different components that are provided by Fabric. But as far as storage is concerned, we get only one lake, which is associated for the entire Fabric account. And one lake is built on top of ADLS or Azure Data Lake Storage. Then you talked about Fabric capacity and licensing mode. Fabric capacity is actually the way we provide licenses to individual workspaces. And if you have, let's say, different workspaces, we can associate different capacities to different workspaces. I had created two workspaces. One of them had trial licensing mode and the other one had the Fabric capacity that I had created in the Azure portal. Then eventually I talked about Workspace, which is nothing but a logical grouping of different business units, which gives us the data mesh capability for an organization. It can be large organization or mid-size or small organization also. So this is where I conclude the Fabric introduction. Thank you so much.